Good evening. I'm here finally. No, I thought I'd just show you the chair for a minute. Just, as I sat down, I decided I need to do something. How are we all anyway? Good evening, Ian. Thanks for joining us. Yuio, Sam, how are we? Tracy, good evening. Yeah, not doing too bad. My working week is done as well. Fucking colleague, isn't it? I don't get why it's appearing to be cloudy. My working week is done, so that's all good. That is all good. So yeah, but I can start emptying my spare room, which is why I've took 2 days off. But I've not got my car back, so there's not much you can do with it once I've emptied it. So yeah, it's kind of like, well, I'm kind of desperate to get my car back. But it's only just been taken today, so then that was just like later on this afternoon. So it's kind of messed up all the plans. Redhead, how you doing, buddy? Steve, how you doing, mate? Good evening, everyone. How's our week's been up to now? So yeah, so empty the room tomorrow, but I'm gonna try and throw a lot of it just in the bins here where I live. So see how we do. Reese, how you doing, mate? How you feeling now? So yeah, I'm armed up. I've got everything ready. I've just got camera shy. I say I'm ready. I'm nearly ready. Nearly ready. No, I'm ready. Never seen this fish before. Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look, Sam. To be honest, don't recognise the name. I haven't. Well, it is very crib-like, isn't it? Oh man, that is a bit weird, isn't it? Especially when you start reading about it. I'll have to read into that a bit more, mate, to be perfectly honest. It's a bit mad. It's very like cribensis, like what's transvestite fish. So I want to. And now I'm well intrigued now, mate. I'm well intrigued on why it's a transvestite fish. To be perfectly honest, but I'm not going to read that on. I'm not going to read that on stream. If anyone wants to know what it is, Google it. Simon, how you doing, mate? Yeah, it's always good. I think a lot of people do that. Listen in the back, having it on in the background, especially while they're doing maintenance and that. Oh, have you got one, Sam? Yeah. Do you know why they're called transvestites? The male has no colour. I wonder if that's why. Is that why? Just because the female has the colour? Oh my That's like no reason to call it a transvestite, is it? I thought they might like change sex. That might be too much to ask. To be called no, I don't get it. Don't get it. Getting the kids to bed. Yeah, mate. Then your night off begins, doesn't it? Yeah, it's weird, that, isn't it? Yeah, nice. So, do they actually look like the pictures there? Make kind of look crebensis, kind of hint on them. Yeah, mate. Damn right it does. Will, good evening, buddy. How we doing? Is that planned drawing kind of make any sense to you? Kind of just want like a. So when I look, I first think, you know what? It's just a tube in it. It goes down, I think, but with an S on it. But I don't know if it's hard, mate. Obviously, don't worry about it. I don't know. I don't know what 3D printing does. So just yeah, I thought they might. Because yeah, the picture there looks very crebensis like. But yeah, mate, you'll have to watch that aggression though. That's what the problem was really with the cribs in here. There's like 3 breeding pairs in both tanks. So it was only a matter of time before there became 4 breeding pairs, and 3 was bad enough because they all had a section of the bottom of the tank. 3's enough, but yeah, that was causing a bit of hassle in the end. Nothing was getting to chill. Nice. At least they're all back to normal now, Reese. I wonder what it was. Took a photo of it in the shop. Yeah, I'm always doing that. The shop I go to, my phone, it's like a dead zone when you walk in there. It's like I like to Google stuff in shops. Guess how many fish books I have. Go on, you. How many have you got? They are good to have though, mate. I've got a few myself. Got them on here, buddy. I'm watching Rising Damp. Yeah, mate. Rising Damp. All good. All good. Don't make them like that anymore, Steve. That's what kind of does my head in a little bit of the like modern world now. Even like Only Fools and Horses is cut. And it's like, God. Thick skins. At least it's gone now, Reese. Wonder what it was, all that. Something's coming, hasn't it? Mine aren't at the moment, George. My tinfoil bulbs aren't eating the plants, but you never know. As they get bigger, they could. But I do supplement the diet. I put a spinach in there like once a week at least. Blanch. I blanch quite a lot. A small bag does like 2 meals for 2 tanks, or 4 meals altogether for the fish, just for the 2 big tanks. Because what gets to the floor, the plex are all over anyway. But yeah, mate, I feed them quite a lot of greens, capers. keeps them away from your plants a little bit. Got a snooker on in the background. What gate? Who's playing, Tracer? What guppies have you got coming, Reese? MD's employed a cameraman. Yeah, I'm way off that. I'm way off that, Mark. Quite a few do, don't they? I watch Beard Meets Food quite a lot. Been watching a lot of him recently, and he's got a couple of lads now working with him, camera and sound and all that. Yeah, Tracer, yeah. I haven't watched any of his stuff for ages. But like, wow, if I'll employ you, Tracer, yeah. Can't I only pay in buttons though. Really. Or maybe a little bit of frozen daphnia. Can't afford any more than that. I give you a bloodworm, but I'm not quite sure if it's good for you. Gotta try it out. Red blonde. Oh man, let's have a look. I make this kind of special hot chocolate. It's actually a Jamie Oliver thing. I'm not claiming it. It was a Jamie Oliver thing. But you have to cook it, and it thickens up, so it's like thick hot chocolate. But it gets a skin on it, and gotta watch, especially when you're having it online, because you end up burning your lip. Where am I going now, mate? Right on. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. They're all good. So they're the red buttoned. Oh god, I always do that now. I'm proper rubbish on PCs and all that. Not technically minded like at all. So I should employ someone just to work my laptop while I'm online. Is it a good game? Good match, Tracer? Super. Yeah, it's match, isn't it? I used to watch a lot of snooker years ago. Yeah, George, I do feed greens quite often, especially leafy ones. And in the summer, I get stinging nettles, and in the winter, I do spinach. Like once, twice a week sometimes. But yeah, I kind of put a lot in. I do put like a lot in. But I have got like quite a few. The rainbows, tuck into it. What goes to the bottom, the plex and the cories get. So it's gone within. It's normally gone within like a couple of hours. Just blanched anyway, so lasting there for a couple of days really. But it does help. Does help. I do it, and like sometimes when I sit here, I'll see like the rainbows like tucking away at the some of the crypts and that. But if I do that, it does suppress it. I have taken a lotus tiger lily out of here though, because yeah, the tigers are well into that, mate. Like, well, either the tigers or the tinfoils, could have been either. But you started getting a bit torn up, so you know what, Tracy? I want a new job. I want this as my job. I want this as my job. It's doing my head in. Paying chocolate, yeah, or paying hot chocolate. Oh, Jaffa cakes. Oh, you know what? I went to Tesco's just after Christmas and got a yard of Jaffa cakes. They were £2. Honestly, I've never seen this. They're like the smallest Jaffa cakes you could ever imagine. Honestly, they were like not much bigger than a 10p piece. I was taking the mitt. So they were like wagon wheels. Remember wagon wheels when we were kids, Steve? They were called wagon wheels for a reason, because they were massive. Now they're not. Yeah, you've got to admit. Yeah, that's why they're called Jaffa cake, isn't it? I think they're a cake rather than a biscuit. I wouldn't dunk one in a brew. Cheers, you. Yeah, it's looking pretty cool. I have had to replant the crypts that I put in there on Saturday when I did the swap over of plants. So I had to replant them, but I've done it all with lead. And I had to replant the lotus that I put in there, and I did that with lead. And I've come home tonight, and there's lotus floating on the top. So it's like, God, like the hardest plant to keep down. They float, but you can't plant them. It's like, right, okay, thanks. Give us a clue then. They float and you can't plant them, but they have to grow from the bottom. God, how do they do in the wild? Is that the oval front one, Reese, that you're selling? Yeah, the worst false advertising is now. Jesus. My worst lunchbox school picture. Corned beef. Oh, corned beef sardines. Like nothing worse than that. Salt and vinegar crisps, or a bit of that though. Wagon wheel. Yeah, the corned beef could have had to give that to someone else. Like that would have been launched across the room or something. Crisp butties for me then. I wasn't a good eater as a kid though. I'll be honest. My school lunchbox didn't really matter. It didn't get eaten anyway. Small tanks are a lot harder to look after though than your big ones. Big ones kind of look after themselves. Corned beef. I would never have never been a corned beef fan. Never. Now, there was an era of people that used to call corned beef corn dog. Yeah, don't know where it comes from, but I think Steve will probably have heard that people call it corn dog. It's kind of what they do. And my mum and dad had gone away on holiday somewhere, and somewhere abroad, and these sandwiches at like a buffet, and they were a young couple, and the young lad's eating one of them, and he said, "I don't know what this is, but it's nice." And my dad looked and went, "Oh, it's corn dog." Oh, the lad spat his sandwich out everywhere. And he's like, "What? Dog?" I was like, "It's corned beef. I'll just call it corn dog." It's one of them stories. I suppose you had to be there, but I weren't. But I can imagine. I hate cycling my 16 litre. That was a nightmare. It's daily water changes. Yeah. It's a nightmare. Spam as well. Yeah. Oh no, can't do spam either. Right. The thing is, Where are you? Where are you in the world? I can't remember where you said where you said you live, because I think if you live in the US, yeah, if you live in the States, corned beef isn't like what we call corned beef here. Our corned beef's a bit different, and it's like it is pretty much like it's an acquired thing. You either love it or hate it. UK, oh man, oh you've got something wrong with you then. Oh man, if you're in the UK and you like corned beef, oh man, yeah, I'm not. Corned beef, I sound like Chase says there, spam. Blech. And I really do like hot dogs. I really do like hot dogs, but if you bite into one and there's something hard in there, it really does put me off. It really does. I was a butcher. I know what they put in stuff, but you just don't want to find it, do you? So, like, true story. I worked when I left school. I worked at a butcher's till I was 18, and came fully trained butcher, and then I left. I went working at the biggest supermarket at the time in the UK as a trainee butcher because they paid more money for a trainee than they did as what I was earning in a butcher shop. Crazy as it is, and we used to get pre-packed mince, so it had already been minced once, yeah, and then we'd mince it again and put it out on the counter. And there was a blue glove in it, like a big blue rubber glove in it, and kind of always thought, was it just a glove or was that someone's hand as well? I don't know. Guess we'll never know. But once we pulled the glove out, guess someone will have known. I didn't. I had to obviously contaminate it. But yeah, it always made me wonder. I was like, I said to my boss, there's like a mangled glove in here. And he's like, really? I was like, yeah. And he's like, all right, no way. And I was like, but is the guy's hand in here as well? You know what I mean? So I want to know if his guy's hand's in there. Couldn't see any. There were no rings in it. I checked for rings. Just oh, he's got to check for the salvage. And there were no like diamond rings or anything in there. So sorry, I've got my silly head on tonight. Fish to corned beef. Hey, I don't even think we've talked about fish, have we, tonight? I don't think there's been any fish chat. It was Jaffa cakes and corned beef. That's all the chat has been. Jax, good evening, mate. Welcome to the corned beef and Jaffa cakes eaters club. Yeah, man. If you want to talk about Jaffa cakes, stick around. It's a delicacy. Oh man, how old are you, Yo? How old are you? Oh, mate. Just stick around, you'll soon find out what's going on. Well, if you do, actually, let me know. Oh, man. Just want to know how old Yo is. I'm not a fan of corned beef. But yeah, corned beef's been in quite a bit of chat, and it has. Honest. I don't know how it even got there. But corned beef is different in different countries. There we go. Yeah, man. We are on a totally different thing tonight, mate. Stick around for the bit of corned beef chat. Tomorrow, I'm gonna finally gonna open the tank, the new tank, and have a look, because I've got a bit of a problem with it. Cartridge filter, and I've not opened it, so I don't even know if it's a problem. I've just sat thinking it's going to be a problem, but I'm going to put another filter in it anyway, I think. But I'll have a look. I'm not quite sure. It's a cartridge filter, but what? Right. I've never even come across a cartridge filter before. So how does cycling a tank work, or cycling your filter work with a cartridge? Because you just replace them, I think. I don't get it. Jax, you may even know this, mate, because you work in a fish shop. What's the cartridge filter thing about? Because I've got one and I'm not really sure. I think I'm just gonna get another little filter anyway. I kind of want one of them Haiger hang on the backs, but I need to. Might have to contact Richard. Let me see, because he's got one on it. See what it's like now. It's been running for a bit. Can you do that, you? Yeah, can you just replace the cartridge? I will find. I will. To be honest, this time tomorrow, I'll know, because I'll have pulled it out of the box. But it's just a 60-litre cube, Sam. I'll show you. I kind of opened it to make sure it wasn't broke, but I haven't opened it and got anything out. So that's it. And if you look carefully, just to the right there, there's a washing machine. Just to bring it in, like you do. But yeah, mate, little 60-litre cube. I'm just gonna see if I can get the angelfish to breed in there for give them a chance, because they breed so much in the tank behind me. Now the barbs are in there, they've got zero chance. No way in the world. So I know it's only 60 litre. There's only two angels going in it, and it's not going to be a permanent home, I don't think. Just want to give them a chance at breeding. And I'm going to also put I'm thinking about the starlight plex in here, male and female. Yeah, I think they might go in as well. I would like to try and get a male and female clown plex, because they are small for that tank, It wouldn't be right for them to be in there for like long term. But let's see if we can get a male and female. I don't know if like Tropco would like try and sort my male and female one out. Would they? I don't know. Is it easy and hard enough? Is it easy to sex clown plex? I've never really looked into it. Cartridges, mate. Yeah, the cartridge filter. Don't really get it, mate. That's kind of, I read about it and it was like cartridge filter. Never really heard of it. But no doubt I'll sort it. You says you can replace it anyway. Come to us, Jax. Come to us. I got a hit and pick up 60 from 54 there. Nice. There is some good little, to be honest, like that in there is probably too powerful for the 60, because you can make it smaller. But I have technically already got a cycled filter running that I can use in there anyway. Because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna seed it anyway. I'm gonna seed the tank anyway, so it's right. But I'm gonna use the water from this tank straight over into the new tank and then move the fish. I'm going to catch the fish, then siphon the water over, and then it's just a straight over and put them in, and don't have to climatize them. There's no real stress involved then. So yeah, that's what it's going to be. Same tank, same water, just different. Like a caravan, isn't it? I suppose. So it'll be good. Should be good. Victor, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for that, mate. So you can swap them out, because if there's going to be plex in there as well, it will need to be well filtered. But I do like that. I like the look of that high garang on the back. I tried ordering it when they offered me a couple of things, but they didn't have it in stock. A bit weird. I wish our military would take all our corned beef. That's where, yeah. In fact, I wouldn't give it them. Yeah. That's the thanks you get, innit? The thanks you get. You go out and fight for your country, getting shot at, and you sit down to a corned beef butty. With a bit of Daddy's brown sauce and not HP, which it should be. But I don't eat corned beef anyway. It's horrible. I just thought I'd throw a brown sauce controversy in the mix. Oh no, that is something I would definitely not be sitting down at a table with you, Jax, if that was being offered pickled herring. Oh no. I can't eat fish though, to be honest. Can't eat meat. Oh, God. Just the smell of fish cooking turns my stomach. I just can't eat it at all. But yeah, not. Be on your own with that, mate. Pickled onions though all day. But only on Boxing Day. Do you only have pickled onions once a year, Steve? Oh man. You look forward to them all year. Because they do sell them, mate. They do sell them all year. I don't want you, just let you know, I don't want you sat there thinking, oh, well, love a pickled onion right now, but it's not Christmas. I do like pickled onions. You know what? I love pork pies, just can't have them anymore. Pork pie with a pickled onion. But it's not worth it. It's never really been on fish tonight, Reese, to be perfectly honest, mate. It's just not been on fish all night. Humble Bee, how are we? Good evening. Welcome to this crazy fish keeper club meeting. It's not about fish anymore. Mr. G, good evening. New subscriber. That is fantastic. That's what anybody that is in at the chat at the moment that's not a subscriber should click that subscribe button and the like button. Like buttons do so much for channels. So always make sure you click the like button. I think, from what I want to believe, the like button puts your videos in other people's feed more. Yeah, promotes it. My favourite fish, very, very hard to say, Andy, to be perfectly honest. But good evening as well, and thanks for joining us. So I've got a tank of rainbow fish. Tell you what, we'll have a little bit of a walk around because I've got enough charge. So. Right, so we'll start there. We're over in the shrimp tank. There is a few little guppies in there, and they're endless really. I'm trying to get rid of them, but wow, it's just not that easy. They're a bit invasive, really, to be perfectly honest, aren't they? And then, so this is a 4 foot, 240 litre tank, it's pretty much rainbow fish. And there is there's a good selection of cories, which I'll try and show you if I can. It's pretty hard to see in there, but there's all I have got quite a decent selection of cories, and they are all, well, they're not all out. There's a few out at the moment. We've got another couple over here. I'm not really great on cory names, so, but I do love my cories. And like, this boy has been with me in this tank since day one. He was the first fish that entered this tank. And he's just awesome, to be perfectly honest. And then a few different rainbows. Oh, in fact, you know what? I'm always going on about the Susie looking pretty decent. Oh, well. It's looking pretty decent tonight. Susie rainbow fish. Oh, just spectacular. So, and then the tank that's always behind me is the barb tank. There is obviously a few angels in here, but they will be out soon. So in here there's 6 tinfoil barbs, which are just like mental. Kind of pull you over here and keep you out of there. Kind of, I know how to work these barbs nowadays to get them to do what you want. they kind of think with the bellies, so you can kind of get them to come to you quite easy because they think with the bellies. So these things, you feed them, and then seconds later they're back at the tank wanting more food. And then the CO2 tank, which is a trial and everything. Currently growing a big lump of moss at the top there, though. It's like a floating moss. Just going to throw it in the angel tank, in the angel breeder tank. And that's 4 at the moment. And then I've got the angel breeder tank, which is there. So yeah, there isn't anything going in that tonight, but it's coming. And I am going to price bricks, but I'm going to price bricks up and kind of do. I'm thinking it's probably the cheapest way of doing it, really. Pricing bricks to make all the shelving and that in this fish room. Oh, Will sent me a video, and I linked to a video, and it was like, you know what? At first, I was a bit, don't know about that. But the more I think about it, I'm all over that. Pickled mushrooms? What? Who's mentioned pickled mushrooms? I didn't even know they pickled mushrooms. I'm not a big fan of. Here's one. I know you'll love these, Tracy. Pickled eggs. I know the shrooms that get you pickled, but you got a 30-gallon, you're going to put some rainbow in. Nice, Andy. Yeah, I should check out my channel, mate. It's all about rainbows. There's not much on there that's not covered, I think. I can pretty safely say it's well and truly covered. Oh, you don't mean them shrooms? So right, Jax. Don't worry. We'll just assume other things instead. Cheers, you. Well, that's what this is kind of about, mate, really. So we can all kind of learn from each other. I've learnt loads since we've been doing the Fishkeeper Club, mate. So battered mushrooms are nice, though, you know. But I do like a nice battered garlic mushroom. Nice. Weight be an issue. I'm on the ground floor, so nah, mate, it shouldn't be an issue. But no, it's quite an easy way of doing it. It's quite an easy way of doing it. And as soon as the weight goes on it, they just become dead sturdy. So yeah, I'm just gonna price up how much it'd be to do the first bit. Quite soon. I kind of the card breaking. In all fairness, the card breaking down has just wiped anything out really for this week. The plan was to kind of empty that room tomorrow and then go and get everything that I need Friday and do it. Because I wanted to empty that room and paint it first. Just freshen it up. Because it's just been a stock room for years. And the car breaking down, it's kind of put an end to that because I've got nowhere to take the rubbish. So I can't really, oh God. Not on. It's always an inconvenience, isn't it? When your car breaks down, it's never does it. It never break down and stop you doing something that you don't want to do. But it's always something that you do want to do. You thought that as well, Will. It was like, isn't it? At first, like, I don't really know if I like it. But it's kind of, it plants a seed, doesn't it? It plants a seed, and then I've started looking at other things. I was like, the ideal thing for me to do would be wood, yeah. But my woodwork skills aren't that great. So then I thought, right, metal. And then I'm always just a little bit wary with metal ones anyway, just in case you catch it. You know, if you catch the bottom with your foot and it bends in, it's like, oh, it'll bring the whole lot down. So I've always just been a little bit wary regarding that. But yeah, but the brick one, and then you just paint it. Just paint it up. I'll probably just paint it up fully black. I don't know. Probably would paint it fully black. But yeah, it looks awesome. You just think, you know what? It's the ideal way of doing it. It just depends how much breeze blocks are. I think they're only like a couple. I think 250 each. I've kind of looked at about 250 each. So I can like to start off 100 quid's worth of bricks and some wood, and then we're up and running. That's a lot of bricks, isn't it? 100 quid though. Don't know. Well, I'll have to work it out. It's all about, that's what kind of tomorrow was about as well. I'll get the tank out, measure it. That guy said, didn't he, you want 8 inch? You want at least 8 inches gap between the top of your tank and the next level. So just so you can get in there, I'm gonna make that 10 anyway. Because bottom tank's gonna be quite low down. Can't wait. The second tank is the one I really, really want to do more than anything, and that's the Blackwater Cardinal tank. I kind of really want to do that first, but I can't do it first because I need to get these angels out of here. Is that the thing, Will? You watch his videos and you're like, and then he do grow on you. Yeah, you could be right there, Will, actually, yeah. It's just something I never really look on it. To be honest, I've never really used Facebook until about a year ago, just to promote the channel. Yeah, it's breeze blocks, Mr. G. It's breeze blocks and like decent wood, and they are only going to be like small tanks anyway. But yeah, it should be pretty. Yeah. Is that how MD does it now, Steve? Yeah. Bricks. Yeah, I think it's got to be the way forward. It's got to be the cheapest way, hasn't it? It's got to be the cheapest way. It's just about getting the wood cut, and I get the wood cut at B&Q anyway. You got that nice smooth cut. Yeah, that's what he said. Will, want it? You have to get. You want to be able to get your head in there. It's right. It is right. It is right. It's like you don't. There's nothing worse, is there, than struggling to get in to do any work in your tank. It soon gets neglected. I will have to check out MDs and see what he's doing in there. But yeah, it's got to be the way forward. It's got to be the way forward. Cheap. It's probably not that cheap. It's probably not that cheap, but it can be taken down and rebuilt in any which way in it. Just Lego in it. It's just Lego. But yeah, I think that'll be the way forward. And then either paint on black or white. I'm not quite sure. I think black will probably be easier to maintain, won't it? I suppose. I'd love to do wood though. I would, but I'm no woodwork person, me. No way. I know I've looked, Jacks. I have looked, but a lot of them are only 30 centimeters wide. There's a rarity that you can get 60, and then they're all a lot of them. Well, this is kind of like looking online. A lot of them are like 5 stories, which are well 5 shelves, which I don't want. Kind of really want 2, but you can only really get 3. Then you think with the weight on it, if you take the middle shelf out, that'll kind of destabilize it. So yeah, it's just $2.49. Yeah, that's kind of what I priced them up at, mate. Yeah. If I'll be honest, I'd work out how many I want properly in my head when I take that out tomorrow, because I'm going to double them up as well, rather than have it like a single. I'm going to double them up just to be super safe. But yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool. I have kind of planned it in my head. You don't have to put all the shelves in. Do you not, Will? Does it not like weaken it though for the top shelf? Because I only want 2. I don't want 3 high. I just want it 2 high, but not too high. I've considered going on an outdoor landscaping depot. Some great stones for aquariums. Trouble is knowing which ones will be safe for your aquarium. Yeah, there is a way. Well, to be honest, Humble. Yeah, I know. I've been thinking the same because I'm gonna get my substrate from B&Q as well. But if you just get a bucket, test your water, put some of them stones in it, give it a week, test your water, see if it's changed the parameters of it in any way. Oh no, I couldn't be able to do that, Jax. That sounds harder than work, mate. I'm a simple lad, me, mate. Just a simple lad. Keep fish and that. As you can tell with the editing on my videos. Vinegar will make limestone bubble. Oh, does it that? Does it well? Let's go around B&Q, spraying the bags. Spraying the bags with vinegar. But yeah, I'm gonna get my substrate from B&Q this time. Damn right. I want black stones is what I'm looking for, really. For both the angelfish. The angelfish is being at black water as well. But the cardinal is going to be like, the cardinal's no light or anything. So it'd be a bit weird, really, having a tank with no light on. And or if there's a light on it, it'd be like minimal light. Well, it won't be a light because I want to breed. So I can't think about putting a light on it. Do people use 2020? When I first read 2020, I thought, yeah, I used to drink 2020 when I was a kid. God damn. Never again. Everyone, go on, who remembers 2020? Especially the lime one. Even the thought of lime 2020 makes me feel ill. Love Preet. Good evening, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Mad Dog. Oh, God. I was so poorly on 2020. Oh, God. It's not good, that stuff. I would like to get rid of the endless, Reese, yeah. Out of the shrimp tank, mate. Definitely. Just keep getting overrun with them and got nowhere to go. If you want them, you can have them, mate, by all means. Oh, we use strawberry 2020. Oh, God. Oh, mate, honestly. One large bottle of that. Oh, my God. It still haunts me now, to be honest. It's not, and I'm not a great, I don't really drink a lot, me. I drink. I'm not teetotal, I drink, but I don't drink and go and get hammered. I'm a kind of one drink a night kind of guy more than anything. Like You know, just a pint of vodka every night. No, no, I can't. I'm not a drinker. I don't really. I've only been, I can count on one hand how many times I've actually been, like, pissed on me in my whole life. So I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not nice. First time I made myself really, really ill as well. So that didn't help. See you later, Jax. We will hopefully we'll see you soon. Yeah, I was like, well, I was 16, me, Tracer. I was like really ill. Really ill. Not good. Not good. In fact, when I was broke down on Saturday, my mum at the side of me, she reminded me of it. It's funnily enough. She reminded me of it. Do you remember when you got pissed? Dude. 4 hours. 4 hours I was being sick for. Damn. 4 hours. Mad. That's what, mate. Yeah, mate, that'd be fine, mate. Yeah. Not a problem. Not a problem. Catching them might be a problem, but catching them all might be a problem. Jesus. That's a problem I had before. It's hard to say, Reese. There was about 4 left in there, but 2 of them were pregnant females, and they've laid. Oh, mate, it's unreal, honestly. It's just like, I will replace them. I will put something else in there that won't munch on the shrimp, but it will be just like males or something. Good evening, Anna. How are we? You okay? I'm better than I was this time last week, I'll be honest. But that might just be the codeine. But it's got to onward and upward, innit? Kind of, I have good days and bad days, Anna. Today's not been a bad day, to be perfectly honest. It's been okay. But I just got to watch. I find, like, bending over really does aggravate them more than anything. Must be a 2020. I think it is, you know. And they still sell it, don't they? They still sell the stuff. It's rank. I don't think you get a big net in it, Reese. It's only a 1 foot tank. It's a shrimp tank. I know, Anna. Come on, I'm still on the vinegar. I've actually finished. I think they're the litre bottles, whatever they are. Anyway, I've finished my first bottle. I know, Steve. Oh, I'll be well done, won't I? Literally. Being a crazy little bit for me. Puppies were up and moving. Nice. Oh, I can imagine. If you still got 13 as well, Anna, I can imagine having all them running around. Oh, it must be. You know what? It's beautiful, isn't it? But I can imagine what after the novelty wears off. It's like, right, hang on a minute. There's something wrong here. I can imagine having 13 puppies running about. Just proper just madness. What's the hardest to control, Anna? The 13 puppies or the 2 kids? I know, Sam, it's addictive, isn't it? It's addictive. What have you got in there now, Sam? Is it? I think it was Anubius, weren't it? You started off with. But yeah, mate, you soon get addicted. And to be honest, mate, if you've got like for starter level plants, Pets at Home is pretty good because they do have the Tropica range in there, but they only really, yeah, mate. That's if you go into Pets at Home on their Tropica range, they do have like they're all nice, easy stem plants. Yeah, like S repens and things like that. Styrogenin repens. I don't even know what the S stands for, but they're just nice little fast-growing stem plants, mate. And then you just trim them, and the trimmed bits, replant them. All good. Kind of, yeah. You end up with a forest of them. One of these, like I do like hour-long videos of my tanks with like little background music, like the Netflix Fireplace, but not as popular. What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was saying. I don't know. Can't remember where I was going with it. Mexicali. Good evening, buddy. There you go. That's old age. Oh, nice, mate. I will. I can't check it out now. Oh, I can actually. I've got my laptop running that. Oh, nice. So let me get rid of the cookie banner. God. Piss off for your cookies. Do you mind if I put her up, Steve? Oh. I can imagine the puppies are a mess. Oh, man. Oh, you have carpet as well. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Steve's dog's cool. Oh, man. It's well cute. Proper cute. See you soon, Steve. You take care, mate. Enjoy the new dog. Kind of don't mind a new dog myself, to be honest. Can't have one in here. Got away with a cat. Can't really get away with a dog. Get away with fish because they're not really that noisy. But dogs. Don't think I'll be able to get one of them in here. Actually, actually don't really think I'm supposed to have fish tanks in here, really. They were shocked last time they came to do an inspection. Well, the good thing about estate agents is staff change all the time. So you just say, well, I've been in here for 10 years. There had been a problem before. They said I could have them. Just get some loaches, Sam. That'll get rid of your snails if you want to get rid of snails. Yeah, mate, not a problem, Reese. Not a problem. I was always like a bit wary with snails, but I kind of encourage it a little bit now. I do like them. I like them. I like ramshorn snails though. That's why. Kind of, just pretty cool. They're a good indication, Anna, for feeding. Because if you are getting overrun with them, they don't. They regulate themselves. So if you're getting overrun, there's a lot of food in the water for them to in the place for them to eat. If you kind of reduce the food, then snail numbers reduce. They're a great indicator for like feeding. They are a good cleanup crew. They are. I don't mind them. Me, I think they're cool. I do like a snail. They're right, the snails. They're a bit of a pain. I always try for males. That's all I'll say. Just try for males, and you don't get any white eggs. Yeah, man. Yeah, they kind of regulate themselves. If they won't produce loads of snails and then compete for food. So yeah, if it's kind of what they do. It's mad, isn't it? Because you'd think something so small. But yeah, it's in the makeup. So I'm kind of overfeeding the CO2 tank slightly at the moment because I want a nice colony of snails, and I keep putting them in the tank behind me, but I never see them. I'll be honest, I don't think the barbs are eating them because the barbs are never in the plants to eat the snails, yeah? And I'll be honest, I'd be surprised if the angels are because they're never in the plants, but I keep putting snails out in there and then they keep going missing, so I don't know where they're going. Could be the quarries, mate, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, good point. Good point. I never actually thought about the cories. Yeah, there's quite a few treatments, Sam, that are not mite shrimp and snail friendly. But just check though, because Tracy's had a few hitchhikers recently, aren't you, Tracy? Tracy gets hitchhikers coming in on her plant, so it's always good to check. Fish eggs, shrimp, bamboo shrimp. So I think Tracy's had a rainbow fish egg coming on a plant, which was hatched, and she calls it Gary. And then I think it was last week or so, she had a big shrimp coming on it, a bamboo shrimp or something like that. Came in on one of the plants, and that survived as well. It's proper mad. It's just yeah, you just got to watch. That's how people get planaria and all them kind of things coming in, isn't it? You just got to have a look, make sure they're okay. And Laurel, that's the one. Laurel. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? The only thing I've had as a hitchhiker was I bought a piece of wood out of a tank, and there were about 20 coolie loaches in it. Something caught my eye. I'll just dink you round. Oh, he's buggering off as well. He's a knobhead. So I do see him quite a lot, but I always like to show him when he comes out on stream. Oh, he's a bit camera shy though. But redfin thresher. Just it's hard to get a decent picture of him now. Fool's buggered off. Oh, sometimes it's hard, isn't it? Sometimes it's really hard to film your fish. It's just awkward. I say I've kind of sussed it out a little bit with the barbs. Just put your hand on the glass and out of shot, and it tends to attract them to the camera. So there's ways, but Plex though, they're a different story, aren't they? Where did I say they're in my shrimp tank, Reese? I think that's. I like bamboo shrimp. I like them. Which ones are they that have the like the filter feeders? I call them jazz hands, but they're not, are they? They're just like. I like a good load of them as well. It's just cool. Is that them? Yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome. It's mad, isn't it? She's fully coloured up now, Tracy. Yeah. I say it's mad, isn't it? An hour and a half out of water. Yeah, I love him. I love the fan. I love the fan. They're awesome. Definitely, I would. Yeah, there's definitely got to be some of them coming into the fish room for sure. Yeah, that's exactly it, Anna. It's a nightmare. They're a nightmare to photograph. And for what I photograph the angels, it's hard getting them to stay still. If I want to photograph something else in that tank, the angels come and sit in the way. It's like, oh, piss off. I'm not photographing you today. Vampire shrimp. I've seen vampire crabs, but let's have a look. I may have seen them. I don't know. Oh no, they're pretty cool, aren't they? How big do they grow? They grow pretty big. They look like they grow big, to be perfectly honest, do they? What? Oh, 2 and 3 inches. To be honest, the picture makes them look like they grow a lot bigger than that. To be honest. Jazz hands. It is so, isn't it? They are the little jazz hands. The first time I saw them in a pet shop, there was about 5 of them on one piece of wood, and yeah, and they were all there, like, hey, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's always just stuck with me. They're like, they just looked dead friendly because they all looked like they were like doing a bit of a performance. No, I don't think they do, Sam. No, the filter feeders. So they're just like just taking particles out of the water. I think they're not recommended for like new tanks. I think there's got to be an age of tank. I think there is. I think all shrimp kind of need an aged tank anyway. They can't really survive in new tanks. So, but I think they do need a real like aged tank. I've never really looked into it, but I think if the filter feeders are going to need that. But quite resilient by the look of it. So I wonder how long they can last then when they jump out of it, if they jump out of your tank. Unless you've got like a dog or a cat. But interesting. So has anyone got any plans for of getting any new fish and that going on over this week? Is anyone planning anything for weekend? I'm not quite sure, Anna. I know Amano shrimp are real jumpers. I've lost a few Amano shrimp to jumping out. Very unstable mentally. Just like That's it. Some of them just jump. Golden Denison barbs. I think I googled this last time. No, I did. I haven't. To be honest, mate, they're not something I see a lot of. Everything else comes up. They are something, to be honest, mate, they are something I'd like to add to this tank behind, because they are pretty spectacular. But not really something I see a lot of. Golden Denison barb. Absolute stunners. Absolute stunners. I've never looked on though. They may have them in Tropco. Tropco is probably the one to look at. Not sure. Not sure. You've lost 2 cherries this week, Tracy. It's the thing though, isn't it? It's the slightest adjustment can really destabilize them. Hummingbird tetra. I can Google that as well. I think I did look at this last time as well, but we'll have a gander. Yeah, they are stunning, aren't they? I'll be honest though, Will, I have never seen them, mate. I have never seen them. Hummingbird tetra. I've never seen them before. What I did fall in love with that I've never seen before are these. Damn. I just see them and think, what? I just need them in my life. So, yeah, I kind of need them in my life. The blue rummy nose tetra. Oh, God. Are they not just like one of the most stunning fish? I need some of them in my life, guys. I do. They are like, they're stunning. Jaws Aquatics. They're getting some in a couple. Oh, nice. Where do you live, Sam? Are you like Newcastle ways? Oh, am I wrong? Tropco's pricing is so odd. Go on, mate. What have you come across? Yeah, they look like they're probably the same size as the neon green Rasboras, which I'd like as well. They're awesome as well, aren't they? Neon green Rasboras. But them blue rummy nose tetras, something else, that. Yeah, rummy a Mano shrimp, Hannah. You have to really watch when you're netting them because they jump out the net quite a lot. They're yeah, the real jumpers. I've lost quite a few Mano shrimp. There was quite a few at the back of there once. Over time, obviously, not all in one. They didn't like it wasn't like a mass suicide pact, and all just jumped out. Over time, though, there's been quite a few gone over the wall. Thinking out the box, it didn't work. Not for fish, anyway. Bettas are though, aren't they? Bettas are jumpers, aren't they? Because that's how they travel from like little pond to pond, a little ditch of water to little ditch. You can train your betta to jump through your finger with food as well, Anna. I don't know how to do it, but I've seen you must be able to do it. I've seen someone do it on Instagram. Yeah, 15 mils about. They are the perfect nano fish, aren't they? Them. Be nice to get them breeding as well, Will. I don't know if they're hard. I've never even, like I say, I've never really even seen them before. But if you could get them breeding as well. That's the thing, innit? They only last for like I think they only got a 2-year lifespan, aren't they, something like that, Tracy, anyway. They are, Anna. I know they are. They are. And Dennis and Barb's are special. This is the thing, innit? It's like I'd like Dennis and Barb's. You're gonna need a decent sized tank, and then you think, well, that takes up maybe the space of at least 2 smaller tanks. I don't know. I do want one big tank in there though on the back, on like the back bit, but we'll see. I hate that, Anna. You know, when everything just goes. We've had a lot of that kind of nightmare with a few of the people that come in here regular. I've had it recently. Reese has had it. You've had it yourself. It's just Dane. I know he's been struggling. Some fish dying off and that. It's just, I don't know. I am gonna stop feeding bloodworm for 6 months and see. I'm just intrigued in what he said. It's kind of it's kind of sparks a bit of curiosity. Ooh. It's quite a few things, haven't you? Like rainbows or jumpers. You've got to watch with the tigers as well. Not tigers, the tinfoils. They can jump a little bit. They jumped. Wow. No way they all jump. That is a suicide pact, isn't it? That is, no way. All I can say there, Anna, is maybe it was like water conditions. Don't know. Something made them all jump. Or something else in there frightened them out. Because I think that's kind of maybe what happened with the Amano shrimp for me. My rams found them really tasty. They're alone. Mad, isn't it? Because I know you can tell like shoals of fish if like you see loads jumping, it is a sign that there's like predator underneath. But obviously not. Oh, Sam, keep us informed on that. What medication are you using, Sam? Because I'll be honest, that Escher, I just used Escher 2000 on the silver tip tetras and the rainbow tank. Well, I used it on the tank really, didn't I? But there was one silver tip tetra wasn't, and there had a white dot on it. Escher 2000, 3-day treatment, boom, sound, all done. There's a problem in that tank with can't remember what it was. There was a problem in there, but I did treat it. In fact, no, it wasn't. It was the blue rainbows. It wasn't that tank. It was a blue rainbow fish. Blue rainbows had a parasite problem, and the Escher parasite treatment sorted that out as well. I'm only saying something because I kind of really do recommend that Escher stuff, ESHA. I've used 2 of their things now, and they've both been like proper spot on. They've been really, really good. And I'm obviously not sponsored by them, but yeah, I'm always up for telling about a good product for sure. Not a problem, Reese. I just hope you're feeling better, mate. So when you were in hospital the other day, mate, was that a scheduled appointment or was you taken in again? I believe it is. I believe it is, mate. Let's have a look. To be honest, don't think it doesn't really say. But, good question. I will. I think it is, but we'll find out. Let's have a look. Some Escher products are safe for shrimp and snails, and some kill. I think they're all individual, mate. But I can't see anywhere on here that it says it's not. Contains copper, so probably not. I'd say not, mate. Yeah, that's the Escher 2000. So I'd say not, to be honest, if it contains copper. Luckily, no shrimp in there anyway. Yeah, no, it won't be, Will. Yeah, it's I'm not, if it's just says contains copper. Copper sulfate, 8 milligram copper sulfate. But I'll be honest, it was good. Yeah, copper kills them, Anne-Marie. But it's deceiving because if there's copper in the food, which there can be, it's all right. Weird. But yeah, copper in the water column, not good. I think it's a bit weird, isn't it, with copper? There's like certain. It's a little bit weird. I don't really know how it works because there's copper pipes. So like you say, well, there is copper pipes. There's copper pipes in your house, and it doesn't kill them. Just copper in the water column, I think, more than anything. Yeah, Anna. Yeah, it's just yeah, it's one of them things with copper. But like I say, it is weird because they're only allergic to it, if you will, in certain ways. Yeah, if you've got a shrimp, I wouldn't risk it. Definitely not. Well, it does say contains copper for a reason, I'm sure. So they're so like, oh, it's a word. So delicate, aren't they, shrimp? That's the thing. So delicate. I don't even touch my shrimp tank really. I need to top up the water. I do need to top up the water, which I'll do tomorrow. And get those godforsaken endless out of there. So yeah, bloody nightmare. The easiest thing to look after shrimp, stability is the key, innit? Stability is the key. Just to like pee everyone off that's working tomorrow. I'm not. Sad to say it. My boss was like, if your car's not there, you don't have to. You can come and work if you want. And I thought, nah, I'll be off anyway. Kind of, I can do something. Shrimp tank's got a lot of babies. Mate, that is such a good sign as well. I love it. I love it, Will. I love it. There's something about a shrimp, though. There is like, I know we've said it before. There's an addiction, isn't there? But loads of shrimp babies. I did clock a few. There's a few buried in there. But it's like there you see when they're really tiny. But yeah, I did clock some the same in mine the other week. Oh, it's so good. And then before you know it, Will, you're overrun, aren't you? Because like they'll all have like 12, 20 babies. You end up with damn loads. I love it. I love shrimp. Once they get settled, Sam, they go for it. They really do. As long as there's nothing predating on them, they're oh god, shrimp explosion. Yeah, except Amano. I had an Amano shrimp jump out the net when I was trying the, well, to be honest, it was like a generic pet shop, I'll say, rather than name them. I bought a load of Romano shrimp from there, and I didn't really want to pour their water in, so I just transferred the shrimp into a net. And then the Romano shrimp jumped out into the sink, and then jumped again right down the drain. So I got the others in the tank, and I pulled out the U-bend, poured it into a thing, and the shrimp was in there. And I kind of kept him floating in the tank for a day, in a pot, and it was fine. It's like it'd been sat in like the U-bend water for probably what, a matter of a few minutes, but wow. Yeah, that's I don't think I don't think they'd survive shrimp in the tiger bar in the barb tank. I don't. Well, I kind of know they won't. Got thinking about it, they're just not going to survive. But I want to get some blues next, because like a lot of the tanks that go in the shrimp room, what's that about? in the fish room, we'll have shrimp in anyway, for sure. Because they're all going to be kind of like more nano tanks, because you're not going to be able to go massive. So they'll all be nano tanks. So yeah, it'd be nice to have a few shrimp in there in each one anyway. Or different colours. I want blue. I want some blue dream for sure. You're going to try and pull out the better coloured one, Will? You're going to try and go down a bit of shrimp breeding and try and get the reds and the blues and the like more pure colours. Yeah, this is the thing with bettas, Sam. It depends on each one as well. They're individual. Some will be fine with them, not a problem, not a care in the world. Some will like hunt them down. Yeah, oh, I love when bettas fan. I love it. It's always they recommend you put a little mirror up sometimes, don't they? Just for a few minutes. A little mirror up so it can see itself and then like does its thing. So I guess it's like a little workout. Oh, that's what I want, Will. I want blue. Going for the stripes down the back. Yeah, man, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Let's see if Tropco puts with the next delivery. I hope so. I hope so. I want to know, Will, obviously you probably won't know, but what a male and female clown like if I think that'd be the way forward, because only being small. But would there be a sex clownplex for me? They're dead. Welcome back, my man. Welcome back. You've missed loads as well. Corned beef, Jaffa cakes, all kinds. Shrimp. We have had a bit of fish chat in the end, haven't we? Yeah, if you put it as a side note that I want male and female, surely that'd be the one you want, isn't it? because that'd be awesome in the angel tank. 2 angelfish breeding and two clownplex in that cave breeding. Oh, it'd be so good. So the cave, well, it's easier to talk, and it will as well. So the cave, it will come out. It won't be like level with the substrate. It will. I want it to kind of come out above the substrate, and then I'll just put like a nubius around it to try and hide the tunnel a little bit, if you will. But do you think drilling it, like having a small hole at the top, would be more advised, just so there's no air caught in it? Yeah, I don't know if they're even, are they hard to sex? Let's have a look. Can be difficult to tell the difference between male and female clown placos when they're young, but mature males and females have distinct physical character. Oh man, so when they're young, it's pretty hard. So just guesswork, innit? Just guesswork. It'd just be a wound, wouldn't it, to have like to get to and not be male and female, and I don't know. You don't want to be running out of bud, man. Obviously, Budweiser, isn't it? Obviously. No worries, Reese. Probably we'll be wrapping it up soon anyway, mate. I'll speak to you soon, my man. Keep well. See you later, buddy. Ah, right. Oh, cool. Oh, mate, that's even better then. That's even better. It'd just be really good underneath the wood. I do a lot, right? So I have actually managed to get a large plastic barrel as well. So I'm gonna just fill it with water. I'm gonna have to clean it all out tomorrow. That's a job for tomorrow as well. And then fill it up with water, and then the wood can go in it and just stay in it. At the moment, it's in my bath. I have a shower in the morning, go to work, come home from work, have a shower. So I keep having to empty the bath water. So it's just like my water bill will be horrendous, to be honest. It will be horrendous. But yeah, hopefully I can do it. Just have a barrel of water and keep putting wood in it. So the wood just takes it eventually. Anna, good evening. Hopefully, well, you've still got a good few hours of your day left. Have a good day, mate. Thanks for joining us. Cheers, Red. I really appreciate that. Will, I will leave it up to you, mate. I will leave it up to you. Whatever's easiest, mate. Whatever's easiest. Can you imagine having 13 puppies running around? once the novelty wears off of having 13 puppies running around you, it's not always a walk in the park, is it? I can imagine, God, it'd be bedlam, wouldn't it? It'd be bedlam. 13 puppies. I don't know. That's crazy, isn't it? Proper crazy. So yeah, big day tomorrow. I've just gutted, the car's not bloody working. It's kind of really put a dampener on it. I wanted to get it all painted tomorrow. It's held us up. Cars, why do cars, they break down at the wrong time, don't they? But I know it's never the right time, but they break down at the wrong time. Guys, I think I'm going to call it a night because I'm pretty tired. Thank you to everybody that's joined us this evening. Will, Sam, Tracy, Anna, I know you've probably gone now, Reese, Ed. Let's have a look. Thank you so much, honestly. Take care, guys. We are back on Friday. I do have a video released tomorrow at 3:15, so please do check it out. When you check it out, just click the like button, or whether you like it or not. Click the like button. It just helps support. It helps support that video. I can't emphasize it enough. But thanks so much, guys. Take care. See you Friday.